Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous eFootball game for all parties, not least the neutrals who've just come to enjoy it.
Well, with nothing resting on this, Peter, I'm hoping that there'll be more impetus for the players to just enjoy the game with the pressure off, try out a few different things, and we get something open and free-flowing.
If you're just joining us, we are already underway. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
It's going to be a tough ask, Peter, trying to get in behind this guy, Levi Colwill. He has to play in that kind of left-sided centre-back role. I think there he's at home. I think if you start moving him around a little bit more, then things can get a little bit shaky in his game. But when he's there, he's composed, he's impressive, and it looks like he can go on to greater things.
Yeah, I'm inclined to agree. Dembele. Oh, well measured. Now it's Mbappe! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
Look, we've all been there. Not that it'll make him feel much better at the moment.
And it's James. Saka looking to get on the end of this. Saka. Chance! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Well, I think the defence deserves credit for the way they were quick to close him down.
Upamecano, aim forwards. Oh, it's a searing run. He is a man on a mission. That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. Hernandez. Barcola. Saliba. Chouameni, Saka, Hernandez, Conte, Saliba, Chouameni, Hernandez, oh, that is asking for trouble.
We'll simply have to tip his hat to the keeper here because that was a magnificent save.
Rice. Saka. Now he's off and running. Upamecano. Conte. Dembele. Now it's Mbappe. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Upamecano gets over and intercepts. And it's Dembele. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. And there's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other.
Well, he could easily have slipped that to his right just to keep the attack alive.
And that's clear cut, it's a free kick. And it's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking. Barcola. Spence. Saka. He's got away. Saka played out to the left flank. He is just caressing the ball. Cross goes in there. The chances keep on coming. They're awarded another corner. Dealt with nicely by the defence. Saka. Bellingham. Mbappe. And the counter is on. The pressing's intense and it's paid off. Saka providing an outlet on that. It's a mighty effort! No, couldn't quite control it.
Well, the manager clearly has to react to this and tactically change what's happening. It's too easy for them to get in.
Upamecano, gently done. Conte. Barcola. Tchouaméni. Well-timed, excellent interception. Things have been frenetic in the early part of this game. A lot of action high up the pitch. Saliba shifted upfield. Upamecano. And it's Doué. Now, what about a counter-attack? Foden. Spence. And here's Saka.
England, well, Peter, look how far up the fullbacks are getting now. This is really high.
And constantly after the ball, aren't they?
Yeah, I think they're weighing up their options to see how long they can sustain this and suppress those wide opposition players.
Hernandez. That's really well manoeuvred. And it's Eze. And it's been played through. Saka. And a chance! Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
That's good running. It makes life so much easier when you have people who are willing to go beyond the defence like that.
Moved on forwards. He is through here. Real chance! It's a loose ball. So who's he picking out? Conte. Dembele. Very nicely done. Rice can get it clear. And reclaimed it in a trice. Bellingham does really well to win the ball there. And it's Kane. Can he spark a counter here? James. Oh, that's really good play on the right. He's driving forward. Nice control. There are a few waiting for it. Oh, no question, that's a foul. Barcola. Mbappe in acres of space out wide. Up he goes! That was superb goalkeeping.
Yeah, I thought the keeper did well to retrieve that. They work all week on that sort of situation, and he reacted very well then.
Tchouaméni. Great defending, strong and determined. Mbappe could move up a gear here. Oh, that's nice. Now it's Barcola. Bullish header! Well, that wasn't too dissimilar to the previous attempt.
Well, the breakthrough hasn't come yet, Peter, but you do feel they're upping the ante here. They'll get the reward if they can stick at this.
Hernandez makes the interception. Proves too strong. Gehi. Colwell. Maybe goalless, but it is not without interest.
I actually think both teams are playing okay here. We've had some good attempts, although they've mounted to nothing so far.
Hernandez. And here's Mbappe. That looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. That was travelling. Conte. And it's Doué. And here's Mbappe. Doué. Pavard. Oh, what a ball! Chance for a shot! Eze. And it's played forward.
I wouldn't fancy playing up front in these circumstances, to be honest. There's absolutely no supply.
And into the grateful arms of the keeper. That's a nicely shaped ball. Saka is offering some sort of an apology there.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Now it's Kane. Dembele wins the duel this time. Saka. James looking to hit the byline here. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. And here's the chance to counter. Gehi. Spence. Foden. Over to the left. Spence's cross. Oh, smashing header! Saliba gets it clear. Plenty waiting in the middle. And it's Eze. Eze spread out to the left. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. Pavard. Chouameni. Saliba. Chouameni. Upamecano. Upamecano chooses to go cross-field. Bellingham did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. Kane. Now it's Eze.
Chouameni, well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
That has been cut short. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Mbappe. That is a great pick out. Shot goal! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
Oh, it's very good running that. You're always going to have chances with that kind of movement.
Dembele plays it short. And here's Kante. Barcola. Oh, good take in a good area. That's tidy. And it's Tchouaméni. Great challenge, time to perfection. Kane. Oh, nice touch. Saliba gets good distance on it. That is lovely. Tchouaméni forwards and with intent. Barcola. Upamecano. That's really well manoeuvred. Doué. Oh, good spread. Spence. Foden. Bellingham shifted upfield. The most accurate pass. And he's managed to get free. And he's heaved it away. Foden. That is good strength. Too much pressure, and he's lost the ball. James with the short one. Spence delivers with wit. Can he finish? Goes to finish! He can get that clear. And here's Kane. Lovely, now then. And here's Eze. Chance to shoot! Oh, that was no routine save.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Tchouaméni. Barcola. And here's Mbappe. Eze. He steps in, and that's the end of that. And it's Doué. Out towards the flank. Clearly not happy with that. Deftly away. Here's Barcola. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Bellingham. Colwell, nicely aimed pass. Tchouaméni, aim forwards. Spence gets across to intercept that. He's well, decent chance! James, gently done. Bellingham. And it's played forward. Moved on forwards. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. And it's gone back to the keeper. Upamecano. Pavard. Tchouaméni. Saliba. That's really well manoeuvred. Now it's Mbappe. Hernandez. Can he finish? And a terrific save from the keeper.
Barcola really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
cleared away. Pavard. Doué. Barcola. Chance, surely! Oh, bang on target. Rice. 0-0, but nevertheless a very decent game. Oh, nicely intercepted. Hernandez. Barcola. Looking to break at pace. Lobbed in behind. Colwell getting this one clear. Out for a throw. It's over the line, and that'll be a goal kick. Foden, and it's lofted through here. He's having a shot! Goal, England! That was easy, almost too easy.
And his manager couldn't look happier. That's the kind of interplay they've been working on in training, and it came up beautifully.
England have taken the lead.
Well, this should allow them to be a bit more expansive, although they'll be wise to be cautious for now.
And back to the goalkeeper. Conte. Upamecano, aim forwards. France are in need of a lift as we head up towards the break. James. Gehi, gently done. Spence, shifted upfield. Pass just lacking in accuracy. Chouameni. And it's played forward. Now that's well seen too. Now it's Eze. Bellingham. And it's Spence. Spence played with finesse. And France can counter now. Doué forwards and with intent. And for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Always onto this. He's shifting through the gears here, and the shot! They've done it! With half-time at hand! Perfect timing!
Yeah, they were made to pay for not moving the ball smartly enough through a very strong pressing wave.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Such a big goal, Peter. Just when the opposition thought they could turn the screw, they're back to square one again. The manager will be absolutely delighted with such a response.
Moved on forwards. And that is a little undercooked. Dembele. Hernandez. Has a look and plays it forward. That's going to go a long way. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Eze, out to the right. Oh, lovely feeding, is such a good mover. And he's had a shot! Yehi. And it's played forward. Mbappe. Out to the left it goes. And he shoots! What a wonderful goal!
Yeah, they've only got themselves to blame. Mistakes in those areas are very punishable.
And now he has two. Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down, but they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Bellingham. Foden. 2 minutes to be added on. And here's Foden. Foden. Goes for a shot! Decent strike, kept it fizzing low. Upamecano. Bellingham. Colwill. Mbappe. Oh, it's Dembele. Calmly anticipates. Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. France come roaring back in quite some style. We've got a very different game now. So there was the first half.
Well, Peter, I'm just thinking of the best way to describe that. Frantic, frenzied. It was unmissable and it was irresistible. Forget about the analysis on this one, just enjoy it.
France are leading by one in a finely poised game. It's 2-1 at half-time. And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here. Eze. Hernandez. Barcola. Now it's Doué. Conte. And it's Dembele. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. So what can they make of this? Now it's Foden. He has found a way through. Now can he find Foden? And it's come back out to him. He's scored! Once more they've done it! They just will not lie down! Mignon, some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Yeah, his instinct told him that the keeper would struggle to cope with that, so top marks for him following up. I think it's really sharp play, it was well read, and he was a little quicker than everybody else.
2 goals on the day, and he may not yet be done. This is quite a battle.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Dembele. Chouameni. Mbappe. That's good play. Saka. Chance here to counter. Foden. Great defending, strong and determined.
Simply brilliant defending. They were outnumbered, but he still came out on top.
Saliba. Aim forwards. Gehi cuts it out. Conte. And it's Doué. Dembele. Played back in. Barcola. Barcola. Oh, sweet feet. Saka. Kane. Oh, they could break here. Clipped into space. Saliba is there, and he can get that clear. They've played it short. Oh, that's a foul, and the whistle's gone. Climbs up big! Didn't quite get enough on that.
Well, he certainly got to the ball well enough, but the rest didn't quite come off for him.
Conte. Chouameni. Dembele has his eye on that match ball.
Well, I think he's got a great chance of ending up with a match ball, provided he doesn't get too carried away with his own personal target now. As long as he keeps working for his team, he should be fine.
And it's Eze. Now it's Mbappe. Kante gently done. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
France clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
James, good-looking ball. Kane unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Foden. Bellingham. Foden. He's cut it out. Chance! Hernandez. Chouameni. Rice. That's really well manoeuvred. And now the breakaway. Takes the shot!
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
James. Oh, a delicate chip through. Oh, they could be caught out here. And that has been cleared. Cleared without complication. Spence. Eze. And it's Eze. He's through here. Showing good feet. Hernandez. He has a look up.
Really just need to be careful for the next 10 minutes or so. Deal with the pressure and come again.
And he thumps it clear. Eze producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness. Doué. Barcola. That has found him in acres of space. And it's Chouameni. Conte. Pavard. Dembele. Now it's Mbappe. Oh, he's caught him in or out. No, the referee's judged that the offence took place outside the area. Been clubbed away. Conte. This might... He's had a shot! Goal! France! And they get themselves in front!
Yeah, the right touch in moments like that is key to what follows. Oh, very neat and tidy.
France go into the lead.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
Spence. Oh, that's neat. Time to deliver. Oh, what a climb! No, he's got that completely wrong. Chouameni. Dembele being hounded, manhandled at times.
Yeah, they didn't smell the danger early enough, but I suppose better late than never.
James. James shifted upfield. Aim forwards. Defending of the desperate variety. Rice. And it's James. Tries a deft little ball. Foden.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
They're coming again and again.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
Rice does really well to win the ball there. Muscular approach does pay off here. Saliba. Dembele. Oh, this looks sharp. Mbappe is onto it in a flash. Now it's Mbappe. Barcola. That's a good block, but at the expense of a corner. Rice attempts a clearance. That's a throw. Can he deliver? Shapes to shoot! That's really well cleared. Do have a chance to counter here. James. Rice. Up towards the front line. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Saliba, it's a sharp pass.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
James. And it's played forward. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Oh, it's come loose. I have to say that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. And the shot! And the ball's come loose here. And that was very necessary. Yehi. Saka. Saka played out to the left flank. Foden. Lovely bit of skill. Now here's the delivery. Conte. Hernandez, gently done. Hernandez. Kane. And it's Kane. Done delicately. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Spence. Saka. No, not quite on the same wavelength. Saliba, forwards and with intent. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Saka. James. James. And it's claimed by the keeper. Now it's Kane. The ball is loose and there could be danger here. A real chance! It's off target and by quite a way.
England really are good at what they're doing. They'll gladly take any opportunity to launch that counter.
England have turned to their bench and we're going to have a substitution. Saliba, that's really well manoeuvred. And here's Mbappe. And it's Dembele. Oh, such a clever touch. Played out to the right. Conte. Real chance here. Doué. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined.
I'm not sure the shot was ever on there, really. There were just too many bodies in the way, Peter.
Kane, now he's off and running. Saka! Denied by an instinctive save.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Saliba. Moved on forwards. Yehi. Bellingham. Foden, who's set up one goal so far. And it's been played through. Shaw is sporting a guilty look after that.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
England making consecutive changes here. Saliba. Barcola. Rice. Oh, he's not played the ball, that's a foul. Now then, the ball's come loose. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Lovely feet. Shaw getting this one clear. And it's Conte. And here's Mbappe. Mbappe! No messing about, just bludgeoned away. France can make their change now with a break in play.
Well, his stamina was called into question then, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with his heart and the efforts he put in. He was very willing, though, not quite able.
Succumbs to the pressure.
France surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
Alexander-Arnold, played over towards the opposite flank. Upamecano can get it clear.
England really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
Now it's Eze. And here's Kane. Tries a measured ball. Koundé getting this one clear. England making another change here. Eze. And a chance! Oh, the ball's come loose here. Upamecano gets rid without sophistication. Rice. That's a fabulous ball. There's the shot! Should have equalised.
Oh, what a moment for him, Peter. He'll be losing sleep over that one tonight.
Alexander-Arnold. Saka. And they've got rid. Alexander-Arnold cuts out the pass. Dembele. And he cuts out the supply.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
And it's Rashford. Looking for a decent ball in. I think that's a corner. Yes, it is. And it's been taken short. That's very neat. And he's there to clear it. That's tidy. He's got options in the box if he gets his head up. And that has been cleared. A chance to play it in. Oh, that's a shoots! And the lead stays intact, just. And it's played forward. Upamecano. Saliba. Dembele. Tchouaméni. Camavinga. Barcola. Camavinga. Ball's gone out of play. Now this could be and the finish! Gets it away. And here's Camavinga. Barcola opts to play it back. Mbappe has a shot! And that would have won it.
Just got too eager there, I think, Peter. Had half an eye on the two-goal cushion.
It's a promising run he's making on the right. Saka. Oh, that's nice. There's the shot! Oh, that could cost them. Just 5 minutes left. I think we're just about done here. Mbappe. Rice. Rashford. Alexander-Arnold. And it's Kane. Kane, it's a Saka! Well, that is rather wayward. Oh, Red, nice interception. Saliba, Tchouaméni, Barcola. It's a good run down the left-hand side. And that could set him on his way. Shaw gets it away.
This usually is the time teams go into conservation mode.
Yehi, aim forwards.
Well, what we're witnessing now just goes against the grain. They're not going to get back into the game like this.
Deftly away.
I think we're about to see a frenetic finish. No half measures from here.
Tchouaméni, quick ball upfield. Mbappe chasing after it. Yehi. Colwell. Rashford. Picks it up out wide. Oh, that's neat. One good cross, maybe the last chance.
England really don't have a choice now. They just have to throw everything forward and give themselves a chance to draw level.
And it's Kane. Kane played out towards the right wing. Rashford, up he goes! Harmlessly behind. France are able now to make their substitution. It's been on the cards for a few moments now.
I think you have to admire his willingness to keep plugging away, but the manager has done him a big favour, I think, by taking him off. You know, he was looking very, very leggy.
Olise. Fourth official showing that there will be 3 minutes of added time. Alexander-Arnold makes the interception. Colwill. Colwill shifted upfield. Shaw, now he's off and running. Now it's Kane. Barcola. Conte. Great defending, strong and determined. Colwill. Yehi. Bellingham. Shaw. Saliba gets across to intercept that. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Barcola. Dembele spread out to the left. Danger averted for now. Chouameni. Camavinga. And here's Barcola. That's an untidy challenge. Free kick given. And the referee brings it to a close. France have been forced to do it the hard way, but they have pulled themselves through unwaveringly to win. A great performance by any measure. How would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?
France really had a measure of control throughout.